Hello Vanya. So today I am explaining subordinating conjunctions. It is like beta, you already know conjunctions are the joining words. But there are two types of conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions and coordinating conjunctions. So you told me you don't have any problems in coordinating conjunctions. Later I will explain coordinating also, but that day you asked me about the subordinating conjunctions. So in next few classes we are going to take subordinating conjunctions only. Let me explain it to you properly. So subordinating conjunctions, what do they mean? First you understand subordinating means dependent for meaning on something other. Subordinate means to depend upon something. So subordinating conjunctions mean that they are dependent on principal clauses for their meaning. So in a sentence there are two clauses. Okay, there are some sentences where two clauses are there. So when one clause is dependent on the other clause for its meaning with a conjunction, it is called subordinating conjunctions. I know you may find it a little difficult when I am explaining it to you. So let us do it by the examples. So look at the first sentence. Ben was fined as he came late. This is one sentence, but this sentence has two clauses. The one clause is Ben was fined. And why he was fined? Because he came late. Now, this is a clause, Ben was fined. This is main clause. This is complete in its meaning. But look at this clause, as he came late. So, as he came late, this is dependent on this clause for the meaning. I just ask you, Ben was fined. You will understand. And if I tell you, as he came late, you will not understand the complete meaning. So you are going to ask me why was he fined? Then I will tell the complete meaning. As he came late. Or I will say, as he came late. You won't understand. You will ask, then what happened? So when the meaning is not complete, that clause is called subordinate clause. And as is the subordinating conjunction, because this clause, this part of the sentence has a conjunction, and this conjunction is giving the meaning of the clause. So these are subordinating conjunctions. So what I have written, this sentence has two parts. The one is principal clause and the second one is subordinating clause. Subordinating clause has a subordinating conjunction, and this conjunction is called subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunctions are of different types. So here as is the conjunction which tells you time. As is subordinating conjunction. Why subordinating conjunction? Because it is joining this sentence with this clause with this clause. And here as is subordinating conjunction, and it is telling us the time. When Ben was fined, when he came late. So you can use when also here. It can be also the subordinating conjunction. But instead of when, we have used here as he came late. Now look at the second sentence. If he comes, I shall go. Now I shall go is the principal clause, main clause. But this clause is subordinating clause. It has subordinating conjunction if. And it is dependent on this clause for the complete meaning. So, if he comes is subordinating clause because it has subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction is dependent for the meaning on this clause. So, what kind of subordinating conjunction is this? If is subordinating conjunction which tells us about the condition. Here as was the subordinating conjunction. As was telling us the time. Here if is subordinating conjunction and it is telling us about the condition. If he comes, I shall go. So subordinating conjunctions are used in subordinating clauses and these clauses depend upon the main clause for its meaning. Now look at this one. Neelu is honest though she is poor. Now you have understood. Neelu is honest, principal clause, main clause, complete in its meaning. Though she is poor is subordinating clause, it has subordinating conjunction. Which kind of subordinating conjunction is this? Though this is a conjunction which shows contrast, opposite. Means she is honest, she is poor. Now poor and honest, antonym, contrast, opposite. And this is joined by the subordinating conjunction though. Like you can understand this with one more example. Neelu is lazy though she comes first. Beta, Neelu comes first though she is lazy. Understood? So contrast. So though, although are the subordinating conjunctions which show us contrast. Although it was raining, I went out. I went out is main clause, but this is the clause which uses subordinating conjunction. Although, contrast. Although it was raining, I went out. So, although is subordinating conjunction. Now, read the fifth sentence. You will fail unless you work hard. Here also, you will fail. We understand the complete meaning. Unless you work hard, we don't understand its meaning. And it has subordinating conjunction. Unless. This is dependent on this clause for its meaning. Unless you work hard, you will fail. So, unless is a subordinating conjunction which again tells us the condition. If you uses, if it is also condition. Unless it is also condition showing subordinating conjunction. Now look at this conjunction. The thief ran away lest he should be caught. So it is the subordinating conjunction which shows you the purpose. Why he should be caught? Because he has run away. So here lest. Lest means otherwise he should. Subordinating conjunction which shows us the purpose. And the last sentence, even if you don't like her, you can help her. So, even if, again contrast, you can help her even if you don't like her. Now, you can use in place of even if another subordinating conjunction which shows contrast. So, you can use although, though. Though you don't like her, you can help her. So here is beta, you can help her though you don't like her. So you must understand subordinating conjunctions are those conjunctions which are joining those clauses which do not have the complete meaning and they depend upon other clause for its complete meaning. Subordinating conjunctions are of different types. When they show us time. For a time, as can be used, when can be used. And there are so many other subordinating conjunctions showing time. In the next few classes, I am going to make that write down. The second one is the subordinating conjunction of condition. And here we have read about two subordinating conjunctions of time. The one is if, the another is unless. Then there are beta contrast subordinating conjunctions showing contrast, though, although, even if. So in this way, and this is lest, it is the subordinating conjunction showing purpose, aim. So that is lest. Okay, and keep in mind when in the sentence we used lest, lest we use because it gives us the answer of why, the purpose, why. And after lest, you always use should. You do not write any other modal, you write should only. Listen to this again and again, some of the exercises we are going to do in the class this week. Okay, bye.